That's the most we can.
Why do you say it like that? Like you're awake? Like what? Would you have a late night or something?
No, I just woke up.
Were you sitting there, typing up the draft review that we all got for the fantasy draft?
Yeah.
I love how CBS does that.
Draft recap.
Who's number one in the seedings?
The dude that took forever for his picks, actually.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he's actually number one. You were dead last.
Me?
Yeah.
Was I really? I
Yeah.
didn't have bad picks.
But I mean, all-time team name. All-time team name.
Also, the team abbreviation, did you see it?
No, I missed it.
In capitals, it's DUI win. DUI win. And obviously my team logo picture is fucking flawless.
Incredible. Morgan got a D plus grade.
D plus, nice.
Got a D plus. Santa Claus got a C plus. TJ got a C. I got a B minus. Brian got a B plus. And then who's that? Is the Hecklers Colin?
Yeah.
He had a great draft. I think Colin had the best draft out of everybody.
I don't understand how I got dead last. That makes no sense. Weird.
Kind of makes sense.
Kirk Cousins though, Colin. I couldn't do it.
I'm just looking at my team name and the logo on the standings right there, and it's just flawless.
I'm gonna go look. Yeah.
For those of us playing the home game and viewing at home, I don't know if they'll be able to see this. That is
Yeah.
over the top.
156 miles an hour victory.
Yeah.
I mean, who's that? Cup check. I like that team name.
That's Pepin. He changed his name.
Yeah, I gotta change mine. I think I gotta go with Vic's Last Dog Alive again.
I thought you were gonna be like the Shag Wars.
I don't know. Maybe I'll pick somebody off my team or something. That's. But yeah, at least I had fun with it last night.
Do I rename mine 7-Ring Brady?
Would you feel good about that?
No, I don't feel good about taking Tom Brady.
And you took Justin Jefferson. You don't like either of them.
Believe me, I'm aware, but that's what the strategy called for.
I saw the Brady pick and I was like, "Oh, is Morgan okay?"
No.
Oh, clearly not. Clearly not. Man, oh man. All right, let's have Murph bring us in. We can get our NFL preview rolling.
Bad enough. No, that's
Yeah.
worse.
That's definitely worse, but that's all right. Stash Cuddy, how are you living today?
I'm doing good.
Phenomenal hat. I always like that Rockies hat. It's a good one. Oh, yeah, by the way, welcome to the State of Sports podcast. If you guys are listening on any platform, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to us, make sure you guys give us a 5-star review, write something nice down below. So if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn that bell notification on, and talk to us about what you think about our NFL previews for the year 2022, 2023. Damn, it's crazy. We're already on to 2023 coming up here soon. Morgan, how are you doing?
I'm good. Waking
Are you-
up. I'm good.
Are you excited to go to days soon?
I very much am.
Yeah.
I'm excited too.
More
Thank God.
weeks.
I've been sick of this.
So yeah, they brought in 2 people to replace me because that's what every time I leave, they bring in multiple people to replace what I do. So,
I'm excited for our podcast Sunday night during Sunday Night Football again, like it was last year. That was great. We can get back in the rotation of getting our gambling episodes out. See how the boys do this year. Yeah,
I think I'm gonna make some picks this year.
shit. Oh, I like that. Making picks. So we're gonna have 3 of us plus Santa Claus picks. Always have Santa's picks included in here. That'll actually be coming out this Thursday. So keep in mind, boys, we'll try to get it recorded Thursday.
Does the season start
Yeah,
Thursday.
Thursday night.
Thursday night?
Rams.
the
Yep.
season really starts on 9/11, but
Is that true?
Yes.
yeah, it's Sunday. Next Sunday's all.
If you don't think the NFL is gonna milk the fuck out of that celebration at the beginning, oh my god, there's gonna be a
100.
lot of flyovers.
Oh, every stadium.
What stadium are they at?
All
Hopefully
of
not New York, right?
They're at all of them, Nick. And
Every
what-
game.
Every stadium, yeah. There's going to be somebody in New York, whether it's the Jets or Giants, because they go every opposite week. So NFL schedule.
What an odd day to have be the opener of the season.
I mean, it's bound to happen eventually. All right, so Thursday night, September 8th, you got Bills, Rams, and then they'll be playing in Detroit, Chicago, Cincinnati, Miami, Carolina, Houston, Falcons, the Jets at 1 p.m. flyover. Commanders in DC flyover. Vikings, Titans, Chargers, Cardinals, Cowboys, Seahawks. Or Seahawks are Monday night. So anybody with an open stadium is getting a flyover.
What time is the game on Thursday? The first one.
8:20 p.m.
Oh, so not a live stream night. It's too late.
Not a like, yeah, too late. Way past my bedtime.
Yeah.
No, it works out perfectly because my first day on days, Green Bay is the Sunday night game.
There you go. Boom.
First, the Bears.
The Bears. All right. Do we want to get?
Is that the team that Aaron Rodgers owns?
Yes. Do we want to get into our NFL previews? And where do you guys want to start? I'll let you guys decide.
Let's get into the NFL previews, and let's start.
You want to go rookies of the year?
You want to go player awards first?
Yeah, let's do player awards first. I like that. Rookie of the year. Offense or defense first there, Morgan?
I don't care.
I'm going to go offense or rookie of the year. I have Chris Olave for the New Orleans Saints.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
I have the same person.
Damn. Clean
Sweet.
sweep with Olave.
Clean sweep.
So you can guarantee he's not going to win rookie of the year.
No. You can take that one to the bank.
All right. I mean, he's got a lot of upside. I think he's the deep option for them. Michael Thomas is slant boy. I think Jameis likes to air it out. I think statistic wise, he's going to put up a year, not Jamar Chase here, but like him going like 1,280 catches with like close to double digit
I
touchdowns.
don't know. The way Jameis throws the ball up, he might.
Might. I don't know. I think he's definitely the most polished receiver coming out of college.
Yeah. Well, it would have been Jamison Williams, but
Yeah. He's got that ACL he's coming back from.
yeah.
So he'll be back though. Them Bama boys. All right. Well, that was a quick,
That
clean.
was an easy one. Yeah.
Defensive rookie of the year.
Oh,
I have Travon Walker. Mr. Walker.
Me too. Nick picking a Jags player. Okay.
Yeah.
I literally picked him because he's on my squad, the Jags. I'm excited for him. He's got super athletic, can line him up anywhere in the front seven. I'm curious to see how well he does. But like, obviously, he's not a polished pass rusher, but I don't know, raw athleticism. I like him, and he's on the Jags. So
Easy.
Morgan.
I'm between two players. One is more swag than anything.
Oh come on, go with it. Go with the swag. Are you going sauce?
I don't know. I don't know. My gut says go Kayvon Thibodeau.
He got his knee. He's got his knee chopped out though. Do you remember that in the preseason? That low cut block. Yeah, he MCL like a couple weeks.
All right, I'll go soft.
So yeah, that is me right there being a good friend. I just want that on the record. I could have chalked that up for a point for me and Nick, but you know what? I go no.
I should have just went Aiden Hutchinson. He's the best player of the draft. So
There's just something about him that like he has the highest floor, but I don't think his ceiling is as high as like Trayvon Walker's.
but he's also got Dan Campbell, who's gonna unlock.
I do like Dan Campbell. I like the Lions. They're going to be a frisky team. I'm excited to get to watch them live this year, to be honest. Frisky. All right, let's go. We'll do comeback player of the year, then coach of the year.
Cool. Comeback player of the year. I don't have too many hot takes on my list, honestly, but I went with McCaffrey.
Okay. Think he stays healthy this year? You should have drafted him at 2 last night if you thought that.
No. But I definitely think he's gonna do comeback player of the year.
Morgan, who you got?
You'll like mine, Travis Etienne.
Oh, I like that. Coming off the foot injury. Yeah.
He'll come off the foot injury. They don't have another option. He's a versatile back.
I don't like this. You guys are picking a lot of Jags for your awards. I don't know how I feel
I
about this.
picked one Jag. Settle down.
Nick's picking Jay. You know,
Listen, if the Jags, if you're gonna be happy, you're at least gonna be upset that you lost this.
fair.
So,
That is fair. My comeback player of the year, Saquon Barkley.
Saquon.
Saquon. I think he stays healthy for the year. He's always been explosive, and he can catch balls out of the backfield. This is more me hoping he has a comeback year. So that's what I got. Saquon.
Right on.
All right, coach of the year. I'll go first since we're going in reverse order. I got Doug Peterson, and that'll come into play later for when we talk about the playoffs. But I think Doug Peterson is going to have an absolute turnaround in Jacksonville. I think they're going to be much better than people expect. That defense has, I believe, 7 new starters. They added 2 first-round picks, Trayvon Walker. They added Lloyd from Utah, who's a weak side linebacker, but flies all over the field. So I got Doug Peterson.
Plus, he is not a nightclub guy. Just not about it.
Not about it. So I'm taking Doug Peterson, and I think he really we get to see an actual Trevor Lawrence year with an actual head coach.
Let's hope so.
I hope so.
I have Sean McDermott of the
Probably an early favorite.
Yeah,
Bills of Buffalo.
Bills Mafia.
Yes.
You guys will hate mine.
God.
I think it's more just because I'm in love with this team this year. I'm going Josh McDaniels.
The Raiders? Really?
Yep.
Don't tell me you have them winning the division.
We'll get to the division.
You're a sick puppy. You're a sick puppy, man.
No spoilers.
You're a sick puppy. Okay. I mean, I can see it.
With that offense they have, and I mean the defense is solid, but
yeah, Waller, Adams, Renfro,
Josh Jacobs.
They have another receiver too that's decent. That's a bigger outside guy.
Yeah.
Their offensive line's pretty decent, if I remember correctly.
And I mean Derek Carr, he's good.
He is good. Derek Carr is good. We can say that here on this podcast. I think Derek Carr is a good quarterback. Shout out to TJ's fantasy team. All right.
Shout out.
Offensive player of the year, defensive player of the year. Let's go offense first. I'm going to go. I went first last time I lied. Anybody else go first?
Offensive player of the year.
I'll go right with it. Derek Carr. I think he's going to win offensive play. I think he's going to have a monster year with the best in the league.
Wow. College buddies getting back together. Morgan's all in.
I think Devontae opens up another level for Renfro just to help him out.
Mm-hmm.
And I think those two are going to be unstoppable this year.
I'm excited for Renfro fantasy wise.
I was going to get him, but you took him.
Shocker.
Sorry, I don't really need a wide receiver, so.
Shocker. Nick, who you got? Offensive player of the year.
I have Jamar Chase.
Ooh, LSU. Well, let's keep with the theme. My offensive player of the year, I got Justin Jefferson. Those LSU receivers, baby. I think Jefferson, they got the Rams offensive coordinators, their head coach. I think he's going to be put in positions to be successful like Cooper Kupp was last year. And I mean, this is going to be a bold statement. It would not shock me if Justin Jefferson stays healthy for the year and is in competition for the Triple Crown. Wouldn't shock me in the least bit. Defensive player of the year, I think, normally the answer is Aaron Donald. But Aaron, if you're listening, I'm apologizing now. I don't think you're going to win defensive player of the year because the voters are fatigued. It's on them. It's not on you. I still think you're the best defensive player in football. But I'm going to go with Micah Parsons.
Okay, just to
Aaron, please don't hurt me.
Just to apologize, I'm going with Aaron Donald. So
I think
I too will also go safe and go with Aaron Donald.
Shit, did I change my vote?
all three have spoken. You can't change it now. That's
Yeah, I mean, obviously, what about Aaron Donald doesn't need to have any explanation, but Micah Parsons, they literally can just put him anywhere on that defense, whether it's rushing the passer or play middle backer, and he's just an absolute freak. And plays for the Dallas Cowboys. So
if they ever come out with a card of him holding those 2 helmets, I'll buy it.
I'll spend any amount of money.
Yeah.
Any amount of money. Okay, yep. MVP. This is going to say a lot about, I think, going into the season and where we're going to have, potential Super Bowl teams and not. I want to hear from Morgan first. Who's your MVP?
I'm going 3-peat. Aaron Rodgers, baby.
Okay.
just because of that, I know Green Bay's not winning this title just because the Super Bowl MVP or the MVP in the
This
Super
doesn't
Bowl.
happen. Yeah.
So, but I'll take Aaron for a three-peat.
Okay. Dash Cuddy.
I'm going with Justin Herbert.
Nice.
I was gonna go just completely safe with all the early talks and go Josh Allen, but I'm gonna go Justin Herbert.
Nice. Well, I can say nobody on this podcast is selecting Josh Allen for MVP. I'm going Patrick Mahomes. I think losing Tyreek Hill is a blessing. I think you're going to see him make the correct reads. And in the preseason, his stats just going up and down the field, easy money. He's making the correct reads, spreading the ball out over everything. I just think, Mahomes is going to have close to, high 40s, maybe 50 touchdown pass here. All right. Divisions. Do we want to do NFC or AFC first, boys?
We always go alphabetical. Let's go NFC.
We go alphabetical, so we go NFC?
Yeah, I said we always go alphabetical.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
let's go
Sorry.
NFC.
My stupid brain for me.
Yeah.
Let's go. I got it east, south, northwest. Does that work for you guys, the order?
Sure.
Okay. NFC East division winner. I'll go first. I got the Philadelphia Eagles. Much improved. I think Jalen Hurts is going to take a positive step. AJ Brown being there is another weapon for him. That defense is still a solid offensive line up front. A lot of weapons for Hurts, and a second year in that offense. I think the Eagles run away with that division, to be honest.
This is the only pick I had that didn't make any sense because I just picked him to pick him and I just had the Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys?
Do I think that's really going to happen? Probably not.
Good. All right, it'll come down to that Sunday night game, week 18. Cowboys, Eagles for the division. They're both like 9-7 going into that game. Yeah, the NFC beast, baby. Who you got?
I think for the first time since 2003, we'll have a repeat champion in the NFC East.
Got the Cowboys?
I got the Cowboys.
Okay. I like that.
I don't think the Eagles are there yet, but they're close.
Okay. What do you think they're missing?
It's the defense. The offense will be fine. It's really, can they stop somebody?
Fair. All right. I have a feeling here in the NFC South it's going to be a clean sweep, but let's talk about it. Tampa.
Tampa. Yeah. You never doubt Brady. So
NFC North. I got the Packers. I think the Packers, they have the best defense in football, arguably. And I think Rodgers losing his binky and Devontae Adams is going to be a good thing. Could potentially lead to a third straight MVP, as Morgan alluded to earlier. I think they will have a dominant regular season per usual. And we will see how it goes in the.
I mean, I can tell you how it goes. We'll lose in the second round.
that's a man who's seen a thing or two. I also have the Packers.
Morgan, I'm assuming.
I have the Vikings. No, I'm kidding. The Packers.
All right, so we're
Morgan just says the Vikings. Somebody breaks into his house in the background and takes his
All of a
ownership.
sudden, you see a gun come up to my head.
pick the Minnesota Vikings. Morgan goes, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker!
No, I'm in distress if it's the Bears.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Big Cat's just sitting there with a gun, loaded gun just right at you. The NFC West.
I'll go first, I guess. I have the 49ers.
Morgan?
I gotta go Rams. Stafford's just still too good.
I have the Niners as well, Nick. I'm riding with you. We're riding out west together, baby.
Hold on. With Jimmy G?
Oh, he's their backup.
I already dropped Jimmy G, okay?
I saw. I just wanted to point that out, that you drafted fucking Jimmy Garoppolo.
Hey, man, I had a thought in my head, then I thought about it more, and I was like, thought.
Matt goes, look, I want the groupies. All right.
Yeah. Jimmy G gets porn stars. Come on. See the vision.
What is he? The highest paid backup quarterback ever, or something like that?
I think Trey Lance, super athletic. I think he's going to be able to get the ball out quick. You got Debo, you got Kittle. You always have that San Francisco running game. And that defense, I mean, you got Bosa, you got Warner, and that's just a solid overall team there in San Fran.
He's projected to do pretty good. All right. Over to the AFC.
No, let's do wild card teams for the NFC first. So we got 3 wild card teams, correct? I got that right. Yep. I'll go first. I got the Rams, the Cowboys, and the New Orleans Saints getting in.
I have the Rams, the Cardinals, and the Washington Commanders.
Carson Wentz comeback season?
I'm taking a leap there.
Okay. Morgan?
Definitely Frisco. I'll go Minnesota.
He doesn't feel good about it. Look at him. Look at him. He's disgusted with himself.
Minnesota, and I'll go Philly.
Okay. I think so one that we already talked about the Rams and Cowboys kind of. I think the Saints, I think Jameis, they have a decent year down there in New Orleans. I think a lot of weapons. That defense is still pretty solid. I mean, Jameis has Kamara.
Maybe.
I don't think he's gonna get suspended, man. I think we would have had something already. And then he got Olave, the rookie receiver. I don't know. I think New Orleans is just they're always solid. And if Jameis can just have like average quarterback play, I think the team's good enough to make the playoffs.
Fair enough.
All right. Let's kick on over to the AFC. Let's start with the AFC East. I have a feeling this is going to be a clean sweep. Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo.
Okay. Let's move on down south. The AFC South. What do we have winning the division?
I have the Tennessee Titans.
Morgan?
I believe in Ryan Tannehill.
I'm gonna walk off this damn podcast right now. Limp away with my ACL. You guys both disgust me. Ryan Tannehill. What did
that division?
What did I say all last year? Any team that has Ryan Tannehill as their starting quarterback is not a serious Super Bowl contender.
Are we picking him for the
First
Super
of
Bowl?
all, we didn't say the Super Bowl.
It's the fucking AFC South.
I'm going with the Colts.
Who's playing quarterback?
Matt Ryan.
Ah!
Who's playing quarterback?
Hey, listen, here's the thing with Matt Ryan. He makes less mistakes than Carson Wentz, and that team was on the verge of making the playoffs last year. I think Tennessee does have a drop. They lost their top pass rusher.
Yeah, they also couldn't beat the Jags, so.
Hey, Jaguars were frisky at the end of the year, baby. Come on now.
That's
two
two
fucking
Friskies.
games?
One
Hey, 2 games, all right.
Two wins is not frisky. 5 or 6 is frisky.
Hey, man, you keep a team out of the playoffs in the last week of the season. That's frisky, baby. That shows heart, all right? I don't know. I think Matt Ryan is the, less mistake version of Carson Wentz, and he's not going to make those boneheaded throws. And that team, just Jonathan Taylor, they got Pittman. That offensive line's always solid. The defense is solid with Shaquille Leonard, formerly known as Darius Leonard, and DeForest Buckner up front. Secondary, they signed Stephon Gilmore. It's a pretty solid team top to bottom, I think. So I got the Colts winning the division. AFC North. This is a division that I think we could have 3 separate teams winning.
Well, I'm just going right out of the gate with my man Joey B. I'm going the Bengals.
You're going Bengals?
Yep. I picked them last year and didn't turn out too bad for me.
Did not turn out too bad. Morgan, who you got?
I think they're gonna pull Kenny Pickett in after a couple weeks. I'm going Steelers.
You picked the Pittsburgh Steelers?
That defense, I'm telling you.
Morgan Sawyer, who is smoking crack? I got the Baltimore Ravens.
Tomlin's one of the best coaches in football. Despite what my brother says.
Yeah,
I
was gonna go with the Ravens originally.
I think the Steelers is an absolute throwaway of a pick. That's disgusting. That team, that offense. I love George Pickens. Don't get me wrong. Najee Harris, good. That offensive line is still horrendously bad. If you
but they're gonna have a mobile-ish quarterback.
Enjoy Myles Garrett running you down. Enjoy that Baltimore defense who's finally healthy after last year, absolutely shit pumping you. It's not going to be good. And then enjoy getting to go against Joe Burrow, who dices up any team.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I got Baltimore winning. I think Lamar Jackson contract year. I think he's going to come out. I think they're going to have a really solid team. Jim Harbaugh. No, Jim, or is it the other one? I don't remember. John. I think it's John Harbaugh. Solid coach in the NFL. Doesn't really have losing records. I think Lamar stays healthy. I think they haven't had 19, training camp ACL tears like they did last year when they had Le'Veon Bell running the ball for them. So I got the Ravens winning the division.
Cool.
AFC West. This is where it gets interesting. And I think we could have 3 separate answers again. I want to hear from Morgan first because I know it's the Raiders. Tell me why.
I'm going Raiders. I think offensively, they're going to be, 1 or 2. I think they're one of the 2 best offenses in the league. They can run the ball. They're going to be able to throw. You're not going to stop that offense. The defense is good enough where they'll probably win 12, 13 games.
Bold pick.
I have the Chiefs.
Damn it. I thought you were going to go Chargers with Herbert as the MVP. I got the Chiefs as well. They just win that division. That's what Andy Reid does. Prove it. Prove losing the division, and then I'll believe that another team can win the division. It's kind of that for me. All right, 3 wild card teams. I went first last time. Morgan, give me your 3 wild card teams.
Chargers, Chiefs, and
3 teams from the AFC West. I like that.
in Cincy.
Ooh, baby. Nick, who you
I
got?
also have 3 teams. Raiders, Chargers, and I have the Patriots making the wild card spot.
I mean, they did last year. They did last year.
Mac Jones can have a good year.
Okay. My wild card teams.
4th in that division this year.
4th? They're not finished behind the Jets. Come on. My wild card, I got the Chargers. So my thought process is either the Chargers or the Raiders. Somebody's going to have a big injury at a major position, and I think it's going to be the Raiders over the Chargers. So that's why I went with the Chargers. I got the Bengals, and then I got the Jags sneaking in, baby.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Doug Peterson, Coach of the Year. Let's go. Woo.
They're gonna win like 4 games.
You know what?
That's
That's
double their amount.
last year, so you know what? We'll take it.
We're on an upward spike here.
We are. I don't know. I really think Trevor Lawrence is going to take a huge step to that generational prospect that everybody said he was. So, and I think that I think we've seen with NFL teams, if your quarterback is that level of caliber player, they can make the playoffs. And their schedule is fucking easy. So
There you have it. Super Bowl time.
Super Bowl predictions. Ooh, baby.
Who do you got? Who do you got?
I got a rematch of a couple of years ago. I got Chiefs Bucks.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Morgan.
His faces.
No, it's more for what the words about to come out of my mouth are.
Oh God. Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm going Bills Cowboys.
With the Cowboys? Are you okay? Morgan! Your dad's gonna kill you.
Probably.
Explain to me why.
I just think it's one of those McCarthy strikes gold. I think Brady's old. I think they'll still get in the playoffs, but the Packers choke. The Bucks probably just get a little tired. The Rams aren't going back because no team ever goes back twice. I think the 49ers with the young QB is going to struggle, and I don't see anybody else kind of beating them.
Wow. That's gross. You're gross.
Believe me, I don't feel good. I don't like it. All right, I was going to go that or I was going to go the Bucks. Neither one I felt good about.
All right. Hey, at
I'd
least
rather not put
you went out on a limb. You went out on a
I'd
limb.
rather not put Brady in another Super Bowl.
I can see that. I mean, imagine if the Bills get to the Super Bowl and just good old Tom's just sitting there and beats them again, just like he did all those days.
Or they miss another field goal.
Oh, that's nasty, Morgan.
He's the final boss.
He is. All right, Nick, who you got?
You know, I did originally have Bills versus Cowboys written down.
You nasty motherfuckers.
For me, it was the Bills, it was Bills versus Cowboys, or the Bills versus the 49ers for me.
Stick with the Cowboys.
But I'm going to stick with the Cowboys.
You guys are nasty motherfuckers.
I
Both.
mean, me and Morgan are going to be sitting field side. Bills versus Cowboys.
Listen, the Bills, I 100% understand the pick. They're due. You know, that team's loaded everywhere. But that's just a nasty NFC. You guys are gross, dude. Yeah, you guys taking a shower after this podcast? Because that's nasty.
It's reverse psychology in my mind. Because if I root for the Cowboys, they won't get there. Maybe the Packers will.
You guys Santa, I do not condone this behavior. I just want that on the record. All right, so do we have a winner?
Bills.
Bills.
Yeah, I'm not taking the Cowboys. I'm not going that far.
I got Brady beating Mahomes again.
So you have 8 rings for Tom Brady?
Yep. Now that is nasty work, folks.
Yeah, that's way worse than.
Will Tom Brady, if he wins 8 rings, take Wayne Gretzky's nickname as the Great One, spelt with an 8 instead of REAT?
Ooh, that's fire. That's fire. I like that. All right. You guys got anything else for our NFL preview before we get into the weekly wrap up?
No.
Okay. NFL headlines that happened while we're on the NFL. Garoppolo back with the Niners. We kind of touched on that during our preview. Highest paid backup, not surprising. And then Russell Wilson gets the bag, $245 million extension for that's right, Russell Wilson.
I don't know if I agree with that, but okay.
I mean, for them to win 6 games, so
yeah.
That's right. Yeah, none of us had the Broncos making the playoffs, so they will not be.
They're the worst team in the division.
Yeah, like I don't think it's particularly.
I mean, that division's quarterback play is loaded, though. You got Herbert, Carr, Mahomes, and Wilson.
At this point, though, out of those 4 quarterbacks, which one would you want on your team? Is it Mahomes or Herbert? Like, I mean, you are with Derek Carr, Morgan, so it's like.
I will always ride with Derek Carr.
You're nasty. You're gross. Gross, dude. All right. And the college football is going to a 12-team playoff in 2026. I thought it was 2024.
Might have been. I thought I read 2026.
I think it's 2024. So 2 years from now, we're getting a 12-team college football playoff, which I think is completely unnecessary.
Yay! We still get to see Bama and like Georgia championship.
It's all about money at this point, and which is any sport, which I understand, but like at this point, it's like why? Just go back to the computers, man.
But no, because it'll shut the people up who are like, oh, UCF could have done something, or any of these like mid-conference non-power teams.
We're getting to a point though where we're only going to have 2 conferences, the Big Ten and the SEC. So it's like, why don't we just have NFC, AFC type thing for college football? Top teams make the playoffs, and there we go, boom. But yeah, congratulations, Notre Dame. You guys can make the 12-team playoff as the 6th seed, win your first game, and then you guys get Alabama. Well, absolutely shit pump. Any team besides Georgia?
Why? So I was reading all the preseason stuff. Why is everybody on USC's dick?
Caleb Williams.
But like that much?
Yeah, and
I just watched the Pac-12 team get smacked by the SEC.
Oh, the Utah game?
No, the Oregon game.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean that you're talking about Georgia, the defending national champion, looking to go back to back. But I mean, Caleb Williams, you got Lincoln Riley, they got the kid from Pitt that won the Blankenkoff, thank you. Award last year for receiver. I mean, they got a lot of talent, and they got Lincoln Riley, and they play in the Pac-12.
I've seen Lincoln Riley go against the SEC. It's not pretty.
Well, they could make the playoff. What happens when they get into the playoff? Well, you're going to either go up against Bama or Georgia, and I wish you all the luck in the world.
Or Ohio State.
Ohio State didn't look that great last time against Notre Dame.
I mean, Notre Dame's not bad.
They're not bad. They're ranked 5th, but I think that they were a little overhyped at 5. personally, but we should probably start doing college football wrap-ups too, I think, huh?
I usually throw a game or two in there.
Yeah. I mean, one kid I want to talk about is the quarterback from Florida. Did you guys see his highlights at all?
No.
I want to get his name correct.
Well, then you probably shouldn't look it up. Just saying.
Reading it's not going to help at all.
Maybe
English
get
is not your strong suit.
all right. Quarterback from Florida named Anthony Richardson nailed that one.
Wow.
But
Something crazy.
he is an absolute stud. He was making highlight plays last night. He had a 50-yard touchdown run that just like he glided by everybody. He's 6'4", 230. He's literally the size of like Cam Newton and was making plays last night that was absolutely disgusting, beating Utah. Granted, it was at home, but they beat I think Utah was ranked 7th down there. They beat him in the swamp, and the kid looked good, man. If he can, I was reading some stuff about him. If he can start throwing the football consistently, it's gonna be an interesting squad down there in Gainesville.
Nothing. He's another Tim Tebow.
All right.
He ran for 106 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
He threw for 168.
Yeah, he made some great throws though. Go watch the tape.
Watch the tape.
Against Utah? Yeah. Mhm.
Utah has a phenomenal defense.
I could make
Actually.
those against Utah.
Utah's defense is their strong suit. Don't disrespect the Utes.
I will absolutely disrespect them.
Unbelievable. This guy doesn't even know what he's talking about. All right. MLB. Let's go to MLB. We got Edwin Diaz coming out to Tippy Trumpet live is the most electric thing in baseball.
Yeah. Did you see the bobblehead they have of him?
No.
It's fucking
Yes.
amazing, dude. It's him. It's got trumpets coming out of it.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's awesome.
Dude, it's so great. Just,
I
and
think-
then getting the live trumpet player playing.
I feel like the MLB always has this with like a closer every few years that's just like absolutely locked down for like a season or two. And then they
He's
have
been
like
solid for a few years.
the kind of shtick.
We haven't had like a
Cut-off.
real good closer in a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I
he's
think pretty electric.
he's the man. He's the story of the hour right now.
100%. And then we have Strider, the rookie for the Braves, sets a 16A game in his 19th career start. I guess that's okay.
Pretty good.
Braves record.
Braves record.
Which
Oh,
you think all
And
the
that's
pitchers
saying a
they've
lot.
had.
Yeah.
You think about all the pitchers they've had.
They've only had a
couple-
couple. They've only had a couple. You know, Greg Maddux, Tom Glavine, Smoltz,
Warren Spahn.
Warren Spahn. You know, that's
They've had a nice little list of players.
just an okay list. You know, they don't have like an awesome Hall of Fame in their stadium to like show off every great player they had. You know, Hank Aaron's. No big deal.
And he's mid.
I mean, would you count Babe Ruth's pitching as Braves history?
I mean,
It's not wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty good though.
Very good. Yeah. Anything baseball related that we missed?
The Orioles are a game and a half behind the wild card.
How you feel?
That's
Told y'all.
That's big time.
Pretty sweet.
Also the decal they put up on their locker room door is fucking amazing.
I saw you post that.
It's a huge muscular Oriole saying chaos coming.
Fire.
It's amazing.
That's pretty good.
The Orioles have a legitimate shot.
They do.
Red Sox are dead last in that division. It's not even close.
I told you all this.
I didn't have them making the playoffs either.
No, but I said they'd be last in that division.
They are 7.5 games behind the wild card.
Yeah, they're as bad as the Cubs.
I don't know who last night on our stream said that the Red Sox were gonna make
My
His
nephew.
nephew.
Oh, okay. Well, then that makes sense. I was gonna say, what are they, a child? But they were.
He's in high school. He's
So what are they, a child?
I want to go back to high school. Don't you ever say that.
Well, these are the best years of your life. Wow, that sounds fucking horrible. This is
I-
not gonna be a good run for us.
All right, we had some NBA news. Donovan Mitchell traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Utah Jazz obtained 5 first-round picks from the Cleveland Cavaliers. They obtained Markkanen, their rookie that they drafted this year, Colin Sexton, who signed to an extension 4 years, $72 million. and the Cleveland Cavaliers get Donovan Mitchell.
LeBron back to the Cavs.
No.
No. I mean, cool. Cavs aren't going to do anything, so who gives a shit.
I mean, hey, you're added Donovan Mitchell to a team that has 2 All-Stars and Garland and, Jared Allen. They got Mobley, the kid from USC, who's very, versatile defensively and could take a step here. You got Isaac Okoro on the wing, who's a big versatile defender. You think the Cavs can touch a top 4 seed in the East?
They could.
I think I put the Cavs around 6 or 7.
I think they get a top 4 seed. I think they're going to be I can picture this team being some regular season heroes and like losing in the first round of the playoffs. Like get like a 3 seed and then end up like Philly has a down year. Maybe Harden sits out a little bit. Embiid they get like the 6
Much
seed.
like the Knicks of 2 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's cool. I mean, good for Cleveland, like actually building a team not around LeBron James. That's very impressive.
They had no choice. So
5 first rounders is a lot, though.
So
All unprotected.
when I brought up Victor Wembanyama, did you guys get a chance to look him up yet? The kid from France?
yeah, it's huge.
Because that's who Utah's going for. That's who Oklahoma City's going for. I don't know if I put the over under for Utah winning 10 games, would you take the over?
Yes.
I'm taking the over. If I put it at 15 games, would you take the over?
All right, now you're talking.
Oh, now we're talking. Okay. 15. Would you take the over or under?
Push.
15 and a half.
Push.
Can't push that, Morgan.
Now Rudy Gobert gets COVID at halftime and
Season's canceled.
season's canceled.
Yeah, I mean, Utah, it's obvious, what they're doing, tanking. We'll have OKC tanking. The Spurs tanking. So tank for Victor is in full effect. Any good college basketball players coming up this year, Morgan?
I haven't delved into it yet. I know
Okay.
Duke's star freshman just got his foot hurt, so
Nice. That's always good. Good.
Yeah.
Good place to get injured on a basketball player.
yeah. I mean, you barely need those.
Barely need those. But I mean, I'm excited to see how the East is going to pan out this year. I think there's going to be a lot of competition and curious to see how many, if I put the under at, or over under at 41 and a half games that Kyrie and Kevin Durant play together for the Nets this year, what would you take?
I'm gonna take the over on that.
I'd take the over. Barely. But I would take it. All right. That was my last thing about basketball for now. Well, basketball's approaching soon too. Holy shit. Yeah, 2K comes out this week.
Yeah.
I haven't even pre-ordered it yet. I don't even know if I'm going to get it.
I haven't even looked at it.
The only feature I've seen that they added that looks remotely interesting is that you can hang on the rim now.
And when you get teed up.
Yeah. If they did that, man. Imagine if they finally gave you that feature and then you still got.
You're 100% going to get teed up.
Oh, my God.
100%. Go
At
up
a
there.
certain point, you gotta sacrifice realism for a little bit of fun.
For sure. Like, hey man, let me go up there and put my nutsack on Rudy Gobert's face and just hang on the rim right in his face. Like, come on, let me have that. You know,
Like if you have they should have a feature where if that player has enough momentum going into that game and they hang on the rim, it should break. That'd be awesome.
like a Shaq Diesel, just break the backboard.
Yeah.
If Morgan makes it big for 2K, I already know Morgan's phone just gonna be blowing up. When are you hopping on to play big? All right, Morgan, it's your time here. Obscura Sports Quarterly. Jesus Christ, can't talk.
Yeah, I mean, so I know kind of if you caught the live stream a little bit yesterday, we saw our man Tai Tuivasa did lose. He did go out swinging though. It was an electric second round. He literally dropped Gon out of nowhere, and I thought it was going to be over. And then Gon gets up and rocks Tui. Like, it was back and forth. Cyril Gon's he's a different animal.
There was a kick early out in the fight where he almost knocked him down like right in the first round.
Bro, he's huge.
He's just a big dude.
Yeah, and it looks so different, just the sizes, because Cyril Gon's like 6'3", just
You
Ripped.
kind of a statue.
Like,
And then
Ripped.
Tuivasa comes in, and he's just, the common working class man who just looks jacked. But he's
Yeah.
You know, he's had a couple beers. I mean,
Tubi's like he's a big dude. You know what I mean?
he's 266.
He's almost that like old style of big dude.
Yeah.
His fighting style is Street Fighter.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
He's
I don't-
quick for a big guy. Like
Oh
He's
yeah.
very fast. And his resolve to just not go down was unreal. Like
Very-
he was getting kicked in the stomach and like holding it like he was gonna drop, and then he just fought it. I'm like, nope, can't go down. Not doing it. His body finally gave out on him, but
it was a good fight.
Yeah, really quick on the UFC note. John Jones is coming back. Oh, baby.
him probably versus Ngannou would be my guess.
For the heavyweight championship of the
I don't know. I
world.
feel like he should fight Gon first and then get to Ngannou.
I don't know how I feel about John Jones going against Ngannou, to be honest.
A lot of fucking power.
And Ngannou has like, we like joke about it, like the right hand of God. Like that dude punches so
No,
fucking hard.
he does.
That dude is.
Well, see, here's the thing that'll benefit you is he hasn't fought like a year
True.
plus.
Yeah, because he got hurt, right?
Yeah, he tore his ACL.
Yeah. But like,
So, little MLB breaking news. Aaron Judge hits 53,
Jesus Christ.
his career high. So
Yeah.
inching closer and closer to getting that AL record.
Yeah. Good for Mr. Judge.
What do we
All right.
think is more likely to happen in this season? Aaron Judge hits 61, even breaks it and gets 62, or Albert Pujols gets 700 career home runs.
What's more likely?
What's more likely?
Judge.
Think so?
Pujols is not hitting 700.
Judge.
I agree with you. Yeah.
He's gonna
Albert
hit
Pujols
another
has been getting
7?
some pretty easy pitches lately, though.
I know. I might have been able to take some of those.
Yeah.
Left-handed.
I know you could, Morgan. Easy. Boom.
Could you imagine this dude just finishes with like 698? You're just like, fuck. Does
I
he
mean,
Bernie Mac it and come back for a season just to get those last two?
I mean,
He
That's a
says
fair
he says he
level.
won't.
yeah.
He says he will retire still if he doesn't get it.
I mean, Barry's like 29 hits away from 3,000 too.
Eric could come back and he'd get 3,000 easly. I think he'd get it in a
I
month,
don't know.
to be honest with you.
I don't think he would. I think they'd still fucking walk him.
That's awesome.
55-year-old Barry Bonds stepping up to the plate, and the catcher just goes, "Nah, man, not
You know
today."
why? Because none of these pitchers want to be put on a poster. Just have this man taken in the yard.
All right. Before we talk about the last topic that Morgan has, is if you could pick, I think Barry Bonds' highlights, like home run highlights, is up there in my top tier YouTube videos to like watch of sports highlights of all time. And for me personally, I think it's actually one. Like as much as I love LeBron James, as much as I love like Jordan, Allen Iverson, Michael Vick, there's just something about Barry Bonds hitting a baseball
I
that
feel like there's no way your views would reflect that.
no.
You've
no.
had to have watched that LeBron James highlight video like 47 times.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I think we're triple digits, to be honest with you.
47. What the fuck?
there's
But
no way you've watched the Barry Bonds one that many times.
but like it's just so elegant, and just like the way the ball sounds off the bat back then, it's just like that one in especially in New York when he's like, this one with John Miller on the call, this one's on its way to New Jersey.
You know
It's
whose
all
home run
time.
highlights I almost like more than Barry Bonds is done, just because they all go like they're to the moon
500
every
feet.
single time. Like
Dude, Adam, big country man, he smacked the shit out of baseballs.
crazy.
Jim Tomei too.
Tommy was.
Also good highlights.
I know, he's over 600 home runs all time, right?
I mean, if you just put on like the top 50 longest home runs highlights, you're in for a good time.
Oh yeah, dude, Jose Canseco in the Sky Dome, boom.
Honestly, just watching any Smash Bros.
Another
Highlight
sneaky
reel
one for
is
home runs
incredible.
is Adrian Beltre.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Yeah, Beltray. I liked Adrian Beltray, and he never let anybody touch his head. Awesome. All right, Morgan, we got one more topic. We got a little off the rails right there.
Yeah. So the rumor flying around on the streets is Anderson Silva versus Jake Paul in a boxing match.
Why are people entertaining these dudes? Like, I just don't get it.
Well, one, I think
no, I
think
understand that
Anderson
aspect.
wants to shut Jake Paul up.
But my thing, okay, but you know these dudes are signing contracts where they're never going to be allowed to get knocked out by these guys. It's not going to fucking happen.
Anderson ain't taking that fight if he can't knock him.
Why are these like seasoned veteran UFC fighters taking this shit just to like tie or lose? Like I don't get it.
I mean,
Because it's
one,
pretty much
money.
more money than they made in UFC.
We already established the money. That's not what I'm
And-
talking about.
I mean, the thing is though, too, is like Anderson did have a boxing match against Tito Ortiz and knocked him the fuck out.
I just don't think the Pauls are taking contracts with people that will knock them out.
I mean, you're probably right. Oh, we'll see.
There was a no knockout in the Mike Tyson fight.
That's because if one of them gets knocked out, they probably die.
Yeah, that was dude Tyson. When he was throwing some of those punches, it was like, oh god,
But
that connected. Ouch. Roy Jones Jr. was holding on for dear life.
to me, they're not even fun to watch.
No.
Because you know the outcome going into it. It's like
I mean-
nobody's gonna fucking win. Like, I don't know.
I'll stream it illegally to watch Anderson Silva. By
Yeah,
Jake
I'm
Paul.
not paying for that trash. The Pauls are fucking garbage.
I think that's a good way to end it right there. Guys, got anything else left to say?
No Mount Rushmore is no question of the week.
I think I'm gonna post this and let everybody post their player award picks.
Okay. Your NFL player award picks. We'll do MVP, offense player of the year, defense player of the year, offensive rookie, defensive rookie, comeback player of the year.
I'll
and-
comment in the thing, and you can copy and paste and add your own.
There you go. That's it. That's all, folks. And Morgan, we're getting close to that time of the year.
You can start saying it again.
You can start saying it again.
Nope.
Come on.
How about them Cowboys?
Go Pack, go.